Hello, Scorpio. Hope this reading finds you well. This is Phoenix Heart Tarot. I have a new setup again, which I think that's just going to be my running theme. Change it up a little bit. I'm also going to be doing a Celtic cross. I had a few comments that the other way, the energies were just too vague. And it is a general reading, so the energies are going to be vague. So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not every reading is for you. All right, so what does Scorpio need to focus on? Too many. I just need one. Don't worry, if it's meant to come out, it will. I've had a couple hand surgeries, so sometimes the cards just come out willy-nilly. All right, what's in Scorpio's past? Near future. Suggested approach. What you need to know. And your outcome. Twice in one reading. It's unusual. I dropped cards twice. Alrighty then. Sorry about that. Alright, Scorpio. So we have what you're feeling right now is it seems like you're blocked, but you can still take steps. Alright, so you've kind of self-imposed. You're feeling like you're trapped. But if you look at the card, see all the swords around her? Her legs are not even bound. She's able to walk out of all these swords unhurt. And even her mask on her face is about to fall off. All these things that are tying her up are not really holding her there. But that's how you feel. You feel stuck in something. But it may just be the fact that it's in your head. You're feeling stuck in your head. And we all get there. What your challenge is don't let your focus close you to new ideas. So there's something maybe being offered, a new idea, something that it's not really what you were wanting. This is kind of sometimes bored or withdrawn. It's an offer not being received or wanted. See the cloud offering a cup, or a cup coming out of the clouds. That's kind of a divine, here you go. And the person's like, it's really not what I want. That's your challenge. Something's being offered that maybe you don't want, which is why you're feeling confused about it. You've got what you need to focus on with this situation is seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. So this is the temperance. Temperance is balance. So you need to focus on trying to go with the flow, being maybe patient and letting things happen, not trying to force them. Maybe that's, something's coming in that you don't want, but who says you have to accept it? You don't. Don't be confused. Don't be like, oh, my mom says I need to take this offer. This guy's coming in. It's one of her friend's sons, and he's really nice, but, we don't really get along. You can always say no nicely. Something's being offered you don't want. You can always say no nicely. So it says focus on your balance. So focus more on just being happy, being you, and letting things naturally flow. Who knows? Maybe the more time you spend around that mother's son from whatever, you may actually find out that, hey, he's a pretty cool guy. Maybe I was opposed to it just because my mom set it up or whatever. Who cares who sets it up? If you like the person, it could always, grow and become something unexpected. And what you have in the past is to find your inspiration and to take action. So you have a 3 of Wands, which is waiting. This is in your past. Maybe you're waiting. You were available for communication and you were just trying to figure out what path you wanted to take. Maybe this new person that got introduced that you were at first not wanting to accept the offer, maybe you're coming around, you know, but the waiting's over. So you're putting the waiting in the past. That's in the past. What you've got to work with, your strength, is being the magician. You know that you have everything you need to manifest whatever it is you want. You have this great job. You have your kingdom or queendom all lined up and in order. So your finances are looking great. And you're just an all in all stable person. You know, if you want it, you get it. Or you know how to get it. Or you know how to get it done to get it. That's your strength. So use that to work with this situation, you know. What you've got in your near future is reach out to others with love and compassion. So 6 of Cups, whoops, is my card of reunions, childhood memories, gifts, innocence, soulmate. Generally not a long-term relationship, could be, but it's also saying, you know, go with the flow. Give this person and just give this new person a try. Maybe they aren't normally your cup of tea, but maybe that was the problem. Maybe you need to get a new drink to make a new relationship work. Maybe you've been sipping the same old cup of tea every time they come around. Maybe you're like the person that always likes the bad boy. Well, you know what? The bad boys don't seem to work out for you. Try the new nerd. Maybe that's what this is telling you. Go with the flow. Try the different. See, you never know. It might be just what the doctor ordered for fixing your relationship issues. Try something new. And it says suggested approaches. Look at all those choices. Look at all those choices. That's it. Accept this new person that's not normally your type may turn out to be just your type. You know what I mean? So suggested approach. Don't stick to the same choices you've always had. You've got millions of choices. Try something new for a change. And then your what you need to know, you've got a Knight of Cups. So express your creativity with compassion and emotions. My Knight of Cups, I'm reading these cards because this is the Meaning of Tarot deck I'm going to be giving away when I get to 1,000 subscribers. But the Knight of Cups is an angel card. He's my charmer. He's a new love. Could become something fulfilling, and it's coming your way. So this new person that you've got introduced to that you aren't really interested in may just be the answer to that you've been looking for. You know, this is what you need to know. This new person could be the ultimate person. And maybe that's what you're afraid of, because this is your hopes and fears, the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is mutual love, partnership, happy relationship. Are you afraid of getting in a very good relationship because you've been hurt so many times in the past? Well, you've probably been hurt so many times in the past because you keep going with the wrong people. You keep choosing the bad boys. Give the nerd a chance. It may turn out that he or she is actually what you've been wanting and needing and hoping for and just never gave it a chance. Take a different option. It will pay off. And because your future is continue to solve issues in practical ways, is the King of Pentacles. Someone who is stable, likes commitment, proud of family. That's what you got coming in if you decide to give this other person that's normally not your cup of tea a chance. All right? Don't be so stubborn, Scorpio. We know that you can be. Give them a chance. I think it's going to turn out great for you. All right. If you liked, please subscribe. I hope you have a great day. See you next week.